NYC, there's something about you. You're big, you're loud, you're tough. Oh, we're on. New York City is sinking. And in the past 24 hours, all attention is on New York City. Today, we're going to find out why. So why don't you please hit the like button and hang on, Light Warriors. I'm going to take you to school. Grand Rising. New York City is sinking. And in the past 24 hours, all attention is on New York right now. Oh, yeah. And there's so much information to break down. There's a lot going on in the world. And we have to really realize what attention actually is, the magnitude of when everyone is paying attention or has their attention set at a certain area in the world, what's really going on. Many articles across the board have reported, we have new research findings that just came out. Oh, yeah. And we have a multitude of articles all reporting simultaneously to get the collective all paying attention to Manhattan Island. Oh, yeah. I shared about that on the channel a couple of years back. The power of Manhattan Island. The immense pressure of all of the buildings, the skyscrapers are causing subsidence. And Manhattan Island is going down right now, and we're going to be breaking this down. And why is this coming up to the surface in the now moment? Why is everyone focused on Manhattan Island? Since everyone's attention is on this now, a massive change can happen. Oh, a lot of you know what's going on in the chat already. What a beautiful community we have here. Please put a like on this video right now. It will help others find this message. Woman outside the matrix knows. Are we looking at Atlantis 2.0? Remember, the timeline is not a straight line. It is a spiral. We have seen things repeat over and over again throughout history, and we're witnessing it happen once again. So we gave everyone enough time to get on this very powerful live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. Please just take a second, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and hit that bell. You'll get all the notifications if you select all. We have a daily video, 9 a.m. Eastern time, and especially when we have current events. Current events are here. And this is happening in the now moment. Oh, it's happening, Light Warriors. Yeah, I know a lot of people are aware that it's happening. If you like this, if you like a very strong and powerful community, we have Patreon, where we host live Zoom meetings, more uncensored content on Patreon. And if you'd like to support the channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. There is a lot going on in the world right now. It does look like a motherboard. You ever look at Manhattan? Looks like a giant motherboard. In the past 24 hours, people are awake and aware of Manhattan Island or New York City sinking. It's going down right now. And, you know, all you have to do is all you have to do is use the Google, Light Warriors. Yeah, let's use the Google today. And if you just type in New York City, across the board, you have USA Today, The Independent, CNN, Fox News, The Guardian, Insider, can't even read, Global News, The Architect, The Daily News, New York Post. It goes on, and everyone is reporting in that New York City is sinking. New York City is sinking, and the huge skyscrapers are pushing down on the island right now. It is sinking at a rate of 1 to 2 millimeters per year. Isn't that crazy? It's going down. It's going down, Light Warriors. I like The Architect. They had some information here, if I could pull that one up. And there are certain areas of Manhattan Island that are only 1 meter above sea level. So you have the weight of all of these buildings. They say it's almost 1.7 trillion pounds pushing down on the island. It's pushing it all down. And what is actually going to happen? The subsidence rate is about 1 to 2 millimeters per year on the average. However, some of these areas are sinking much more rapidly. How much more rapidly is it going? You know, we have to be aware that very strange things are happening in the world right now. Manhattan Island is a very special place. I have done a full video, it should still be on the channel page, on Manhattan Island and the Native American culture. Many years ago, the Native Americans would visit Manhattan Island to perform their rituals, and then they would go home. They actually would not live on Manhattan Island because the energy is so intense. How many millions of people actually live on Manhattan Island today? It's a different world today. The Native Americans, they really were in tune with the energies. So, they would perform their rituals there, but then they would go home. We have to ask the question, what are the rituals that are happening today, Light Warriors? Let us know in the comments right now. Everyone's attention is now on Manhattan Island. This is trending on the Google. Manhattan Island is sinking. So when you look at this, and you could say all of a sudden, they keep building all these buildings. You're just figuring this out right now. It's just being figured out right now, in the now moment. So a lot of people, if you're new to the spiritual awakening journey, for the past couple of years, many people have had the dream of a wave of water going over New York City. Did you actually have this dream? It's a very vivid dream. I shared about my dream. I didn't have that dream. It was different, but still a dream of Manhattan Island. And I had the vantage point. I was on the Brooklyn side, and I was looking at the island and watching it, that pyroclastic cloud that I saw in my dream. It was different than the wave, but a lot of people have this dream of the water going over Manhattan Island. Washed away. Is this Atlantis 2.0? You could let us know in the comments. Is this Atlantis 2.0? A lot of you know about Atlantis. Atlantis, where did it go? Was it washed away? Right? History tends to repeat itself. And you might say, why? Waiting for someone to write why in the chat. Why does history repeat itself? Because it's not a straight line. It's actually a spiral. And in order for humanity to expand outward out of the spiral, the lesson will come up again. We've shared about this recently. Every time that technology has overridden spirituality, the society has collapsed. Maybe it's gone underwater. Who knows? The whys are coming in the chat right now. Why does it happen? Yeah, the imagination is very powerful at this time. So now, think about this right now. If this is trending on the Google, right? Every mainstream outlet has reported on it. You have millions and millions of people with an image in their mind. It's being etched into the subconscious mind right now. They see Manhattan Island. They see it under the water, right? Some of you saw those pictures, right? You could see the buildings sticking out of the water. We could ask the question, are they going to stop building more skyscrapers on Manhattan Island? You know, we've been seeing this, especially in the past 3 years. All of a sudden, all these big buildings started going up in Manhattan. Did you see all those big buildings? It's crazy what's going on. I can reflect back to 2012 and Hurricane Sandy and the water that totally flooded. You know, living in New York my whole life, I remember, you know, going to the city all the time, and I was astonished by the flooding of Hurricane Sandy. It's really crazy, you know, what can happen. So everyone actually has this image in their mind. And they know how to get human attention, like a human battery, right? Like the Matrix. That's how they're able to cast their spells. So along with this, people have had these dreams, right? Some people talk about the dollar bill thingy. Which bill was that? Julie writes fear porn, yeah. So you have this across the board. You have it on every mainstream outlet, and it's trending. So I want you to think about how many millions and millions of people, and probably billions of people, have that image in their head. You know, I like to have the image of a beautiful solar flash cascading over the earth and creating a higher timeline. And was it the 100? Yeah, so they actually get it, and some of you are familiar with predictive programming. They're programming the subconscious mind. When the program is that's why a lot of people are having such a difficult time improving the quality of their everyday life, because subconscious programs were placed within the mind. And 95% of the day, we run off these subconscious programs. With a sense of urgency, it is a good time to turn off the TV and get out in nature. True. When we get out in nature, we could actually find the truth without all of the chatter that tries to confuse us, you know? Oh yeah, mama, boom, bam, there is a great shaking hitting the earth right now. Yeah. And if you missed last night's a very powerful Friday Night Live, you know, the two earthquakes and the repeating numbers in the earthquakes, isn't that an interesting sign? It's just a coincidence. Those repeating numbers. You are looking too much into this, boy. Repeating numbers in the earthquakes, you know, God, and I shared this, sometimes God gives us a little tap, God gives us a little shake, and then if we still don't wake up, God shakes the earth like never before. The earth is purging in the now moment. Yeah. But we're headed, all of this is for a divine purpose. It's a cleanse that's happening. We're going to cleanse our energy field in a few minutes. We're cleansing it right now. And we're headed, why is this happening? So we could head to the fifth dimension. And you could hit the 555s in the chat because this is a higher vibrational timeline. There are two realities right now. As Tesla said, I am the receiver. And people are tuned into one reality, the gloom, the doom, right? And then some people are already chilling out on the new earth. Are you on the new earth? Let me know. I'll find you. You know, when we think of how, when we go into the past, we can understand what's happening today and in the future. And no one really lived on that island because of the energy there. Now there's so many people that are living there today. Even when I was, you know, going there once in a while, I actually dreaded having, oh, you want to go to the city? I'm like, oh, we're going to the city. We're going out in the city tonight. And I would say, oh, man. Because I would always feel very drained. If you visit Manhattan Island, do you feel very drained when you go to Manhattan Island? Let us know in the comments. But listen, it's a very powerful energy there. And then you also have millions of people there. So it is just, if you are an empath like me, are you an empath? You're feeling all these energies. Yeah, it's just too much. We're peeling back the veil. We're actually becoming more sensitive. They would tell, oh, don't be you're too sensitive. Of course they complain that you're too sensitive because they want you to be numb. They're like siphoning your energy away. They want you, right? The loosh, right? You got to wake up to the loosh. What's going on right now? Yeah, it was a different place. You know, those that have been there, lived in Brooklyn, rarely went to Manhattan. I know the feeling, Bass Man, 100%. I could just look at it and wave. I don't want to go on that island. I look at it and wave. Some of you that drive over the Belt Parkway and you go over the bridge and you look over to the, well, depending on which direction, but usually if you're going out east and you look to your left, it looks like a motherboard, a massive computer chip or something. Does it look like a motherboard to you? Let us know in the chat. Washed away like Atlantis. Is this Atlantis 2.0? History repeats itself. Nobody knows what will happen. I don't know. You don't know. It's free will. This is all free will. It is interesting if you've been there, Christina. But this is a year of massive change, and we're going to focus on a brand new Earth on a higher timeline for everyone that we're all checking. It is a motherboard, right? Please hit the like button. Could you smash the 777 in the chat right now? Let's load it up with the 777 energy. No, this is 2023. It's the 7 year, the year of the rapture. There are two frequencies and we're getting dissonance, right? So it's like you are tuned into two radio stations right now. Until the frequencies by the end of the year split forever. It's not something to be fearful of. It's about awareness being the precursor to change. What frequency will you tune into? Tesla said, I am the receiver. 777, we are headed to beautiful rewards. see. There's something about you. I sang that song in a play when I was younger. It's a true story. There's just something about it. Yeah. All attention is there right now. We have to focus our attention on a beautiful light that's hitting the earth. The light of Christ is cascading over the earth right now. Here it comes, right? It is like the Holy Spirit fire. And we're being purified right now. It's happening in the now moment. Here we go. You might purify your home. I think we're out of the Holy Spirit fire today. Just like that. That's the end. You might purify your home. I have no more left in this, in this lighter. It is what it is. That's it. You could purify your home, but just like that, we're being purified. You know, when we think about the purging, when we think about the cleansing that's happening, you know, we think about water, the fire, the cleanse. The earth has to be cleansed right now. The water, doesn't the water always go to the lowest point as well? The water, you know, it gets down into the cracks and the crevices in the ground. What's under the ground? The water gets deep within the ground. It gets down there. The water fills it up. That's what the water does. So when you have, you know, say a home, you make sure you fill up all the little cracks so the water doesn't come in, right? What is that cork called? They used to have the infomercial about it. I can't remember the name now. Flex Seal, right? We gotta get the Flex Seal going. This is the time that we're in right now. There's no coincidences. There's only synchronicities. So we are seeing a synchronicity right now. Yeah, we're going to Flex Seal it. Flex Seal it up, baby. There's not a coincidence right now that all of the attention is focused on New York City. And this literally happened overnight. In 24 hours, this is now, thank you so much for that. I appreciate WJC Bartley. We're just chilling out today. Everyone's attention is on New York. And attention is the currency, attention, you pay attention. Think about all the energy that is there right now. So this is just this is the time period. This is the time period that we're in. You know, when I did that video and I was over Manhattan Island sharing about that, this is not something new. All of these things repeat. People in the past few years are really learning about the spiritual aspect of our reality. That is actually the real world. Everything is inverted. And that physical world or the matrix world is not the real world. It is not the real world. But your spiritual essence is the truth. And all these things, it's all etched into the Akashic records. So it doesn't matter what they put out there in the interweb. What is going on there in the interweb? The truth is in the Akash. Yeah, a lot of people, Michaelia, are brushing up on their sacred geometry right now. You have to see the meaning behind all these things. Dr. Bruce Lipton said language was designed to hide feelings. It is the energy behind the words. What are they trying to do? What is going on right now? Yeah, we definitely don't like that satanic statue out there in the river there. You know that statue thingy? You know that statue thingy? You know what guy that statue really is of? Did you do the research? Did you do the research, my warriors? Does anyone know what that statue is about? You know about that? They said Babylon will consume itself. Oh, you know who it is. Come on. Oh, because he's so perfect. But I'm authentic, son. Right? Somehow, some way, love and the truth rises to the top. You don't know how. You don't know. I love the chat right now. Please put a like on the video. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. It's really a great support. Our community is hanging in there, and we're growing no matter what because of your support. And if you're new to the channel, you came here, click the like button, click the subscribe button. It's really helping. Yes, and there are many Mandela effects about that. Some people remember the Mandela effect about the torch thingy. Do you remember those Mandela effects? If you missed last night's Friday Night Live, we really went into detail about the Mandela effect. I think we have to get some new videos on the Mandela effect. We got to brush up on our Mandelas. We got to get our Mandelas going, right? Yeah, I would not worship anything because the power is not outside of you. So many people are waiting for, a false idol to come save them or something. Get this guy and he's going to help. Only you could save yourself right now. It's going down. They're literally telling you Babylon is going down. The clues, the codes are right before you. Babylon is going down. You could write it in the comments. It's a biblical time period. Babylon is going down. Yeah, don't worship the false idols. A lot of people are having their own personal Mandela effects. I don't know if you saw last night's video. Please, after this, go to the channel page. Very powerful. Charity Brown, 1111. Thank you so much for that support. I really appreciate you. New York is the Big Apple, Madison Square Garden. It may indeed be biblical. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Listen, everything is this right there in the words. Everything is right there within the words. Yeah. Yeah, we're rising. So again, people are not really understanding the rapture and why they can't hear you anymore. Because the frequencies are getting very wide. If you could go to the channel page, the divide gets wide in 2023. It lasts the test of time. The frequencies, again, this is the easiest way that I could, if you're new to this and you're learning about frequencies and your reality, right? And you're in a car and you have two radio stations, eventually you cannot pick up the other radio station any longer. Love you, Jay. Thank you so much. Ground control to Major Tom. It's time to get up now. Oh, that's what they said. I didn't know that. The Illuminated one writes, New York City advertises, come take a bite. Take a bite out of that forbidden apple there. Yeah. No, it's a biblical time. Right? Ground control to Major Tom. Yeah, a lot of people don't listen to the radio anymore. We just throw up the frequencies. Just chill out with the frequencies. Like some are on a 440 hertz frequency and some are on God's 432 hertz frequency. Which one are you on? Do you got the 432 hertz going? And if you're learning something new, please check out the channel page. We have a lot of information to help improve your life. Our goal is to improve the quality of your everyday life. And a lot of people weren't aware that frequencies actually govern the universe. It's all about frequency. I have a video on the channel page, The Science of Vibes. It's true. It's not like spirit, oh, this guy's a whack. Raise your vibes, man. Constructive and deconstructive interference waves. It's all science, baby. The real science, baby. Oh, yeah. So we want to create a constructive interference wave that is changing the reality. The reality is a broadcast. We're tuning into a frequency. And as the rapture occurs, we're going wider and wider and wider until it's so far away you can't pick up that frequency anymore. Right? You can't pick up the frequency anymore. And that 432 hertz, the Schumann resonance, yeah. If you're new to the channel, we speak about the Schumann resonance. It's the frequency of the world. They will keep you distracted, right? Give them bread and circus. There's a lot of bread and circus out there. They got balloons. They're juggling. Right? They got balloons up in the air. Remember the balloon? Up, up and away in my beautiful balloon. We got a lot of songs today on the live stream. A lot of songs today. Please smash the like button. I appreciate when you hit the like button. It's really going to help us. We got clowns, balloons. They got it all for you. They got the bread. They load you up with the gluten in the bread so that you're nice and tired there. You're sitting on the couch. You're snoozing away. They give you the bread. Fill you up with the gluten. Now we're just having a good time. Listen, it's over, so you might as well have a good time, no? It's over, so have a good time. Don't you want to have a good time? No bread for me, right? No bread. No bread. Maybe they'll change it up to take a bite out of the loaf. What about that one? Take a bite out of the loaf. Loafing. Some people are loafing, right? Also, another tremendous time, closing time, yeah. Closing time. Yeah. No, the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, and 9, you would hold the keys to the universe. You actually hold the keys within your sacred heart. Remember, they would show you this, the depiction of the sacred heart, right? Your heart emits a field 5,000 times greater than your brain. If you're using the rational mind in the end days, you have a difficult time. You have to feel your way through. Feel your way through. Feel with the sacred heart, and you will find the new earth. Yeah, it's going down. They're telling you it's going down. They're telling you it's going down. So remember, you have to focus on free will. They have to tell you. They tell you these things. And it's the psychological process is there's a lot of confusion. You will have to access different abilities in the end days. I have, and I'm trying to share with all of you. You're going to have to access these abilities. There's so much confusion out there. I know there's confusion out there. But if you access these abilities, right, they're casting spells. They call it a broadcast. The different abilities are activated. We're like the X-Men right now. Are the X-Men here? The superheroes are here. Oh, yes, and if you're new to the channel, if you haven't done so, we have tremendous YouTube shorts. Head over to the channel page and please smash the like button on all those YouTube shorts. It's another way of trying to get we're trying to get the message out to the people. So the YouTube shorts are like the hip thing right now. So yeah, smash the like button on all those shorts. That's why they teach you how to spell in school. They teach you how to spell in school. Absolutely. Anne writes, the English language is based on spell casting. Watch your mouth. The power of I am. You better cast some good spells for yourself. A lot of people, you know, they weren't the best with their words for themselves. So we are creating beautiful words for ourselves as our community is flourishing in the now moment. We're growing in the now moment. And I'm grateful for all of you doing this. You are all doing this. We're still here and we're growing. And one more time for good luck, hit that like button. We'll get this message out there. We'll get it out there. Operation Unity in full effect, Rebecca. Absolutely. Lisa writes, I love your shorts. I appreciate that. Yeah, please get to those YouTube shorts and give them a little smashy smash. Leave a comment on the shorts. And I love to teach. The superheroes really share all of these things, their truth. Yes, Christina, we're going to go over the 4 agreements once again. The 4 agreements, very important for this time. And you need to be impeccable with your word at this time. Be impeccable with those words. And see, and we're getting the angel numbers. We have the 444s. The 444s are here. X-Men is light, 56. Beautiful. Yeah. They were teaching you what was going on. Please check out my YouTube short on the X-Men. We have a lot of YouTube shorts on the X-Men. The X-Men teach us about ourselves. The DNA activations, all those stories are about you. Those stories are all about you. And I hope that we all learned something today. New York City is sinking. It's everywhere. How do you rise up and improve your life during a great sinking? Take the journey with us. Be part of our family. 9 a.m. Eastern Time every day, we're learning about what's going on in the world and how we can improve the quality of our everyday life. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for you. Share this message with New York City Sinking. New York City Sinking is trending on the Google right now. And with all of your support, we could get this message out to the people. Remember the power of subconscious programming. Who are the writers of the subconscious program? And remember the micro and the macrocosms. Here on this channel, we could rewrite our subconscious programs. We could look at the collective and see what's going on. Now let's apply this to our lives and let's write programs for ourselves that is all about love and light. Yes, Antonio, did you just stumble in? It's good to see you. I'm reading the comments right now. This is an authentic channel and community. We're here 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Set an alarm on your phone. You could take part of the live streams and the premieres, and we all gather together. If you're watching on the replay, you could actually click the live chat, and you could actually read the live chat as you are watching on the replay. But 9 a.m. Eastern Time, if you would like to participate in this chat. And if you would like to be part of our Zoom meetings, we host Zoom meetings on Patreon. The link is in the description. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. All of these things help our channel, and we're growing exponentially. I love you all, and I'll see you again tomorrow. 9 a.m. Eastern Time every single day. A new video is coming your way. That rhymes, right? Yeah, that rhymes. And, you know, this was a fun one today. We had singing. We had some consciousness, right? We have it all right now. And yes, join all of our platforms. We have our everyday lives, one word on Rumble. We have Twitter, Telegram, TikTok, Our Everyday Lives Everywhere. Links are in the description at the pinned comment. I'm grateful for all of you. Please share. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste.